All right. Welcome. This is No More Losers, Dating After Divorce. I'm your host, Susan Patang. And first of all, I want to give a shout out to my very good computer IT guy, Lee Wilbur, who is amazing, knows all about computers. He gave me this really awesome, brand new, he gave me a camera and this sucker, speaker, or microphone. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So welcome. And today we are going to talk about 4 reasons why you should stop people pleasing and start being true to yourself. Okay. So are you a love chameleon? Okay, that is what I call it when we constantly seek approval from our partner by changing our beliefs and our attitudes and behaviors and interests just to please them. This is one of the hallmark behaviors in a codependent relationship. So bear that in mind. Okay. Of course, we want to please our partners. Of course we do. Okay. But we're talking about like completely like subjugating anything that you want to do to what their desires are and their interests are. Okay. And here's why being a people pleaser sabotages your romance and it's unhealthy. So, number one, the first reason is that you're not being authentic. When we behave differently from our values and our belief systems, we create a situation in our minds called cognitive dissonance. And that's when our subconscious mind, which is telling us this is what you believe and this is what's important to you and this is what you enjoy, and your conscious mind, which is saying somewhere, I don't want to lose this guy. I don't want to lose this guy. I gotta be interested in what he's interested in. Okay. And now they start fighting. That's cognitive dissonance. The reason you don't want cognitive dissonance is because that little war that's going on between your conscious and your subconscious mind, okay, that creates stress. So the last thing that you need is to have stress in your relationship, right? But you're going to bring it to the table, okay, if you're a people pleaser. Number 2, we create distrust and confusion for our partner, all right? So eventually they're going to become unsure of how you're going to react, what kind of gifts that you're going to like, what kind of activities that you're going to want to participate in and that you'll enjoy. And it becomes frustrating for them. And they're going to hear you say, well, whatever you want. And they're going to stop asking you, what do you want? Okay, because that's what you're going to answer all the time. Okay. Which brings us now to number 3, which is down the road, we are going to feel angry and resentful. Okay. If our partner's beliefs and actions don't match our own and, you know, their value system doesn't match ours, we're going to start to feel irritated and resentful and feel distaste towards them. They're not bad people. It's just that it's a bad fit. Okay. Their values and their interests are different from yours. And you kind of led them to believe that you agreed with them if you were a people pleaser or a love chameleon, right? So now they are confused and they're saying, what the hell is going on? That's not what you were doing when we first started dating. And you start being angry and resentful because your needs are not being met. You can see. So it's just that they're a bad fit. That doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person, but it does mean that you guys are a bad fit. Okay. And we don't want to have a contentious breakup because that's what'll happen too. Now, another thing is that, and this is the most important one, this is the 4th reason why you should stop people pleasing and start being true to yourself. Okay. Is because we're setting a horrible example for our kids. Oh my gosh, think about this, okay? Think about the messaging you're giving to your children. You're teaching them that this is what girls do and this is how girls should be treated, or this is what boys do, or this is how boys should be treated. This is what relationships should be like, that it's okay not to be authentic and to be who they are, that you should subjugate your needs to somebody else. Think of the messaging that you're giving to your kids. They only know what we show them. They don't realize that there's a whole other way of thinking out there. They're understanding while their brains are forming of the world and how it works and how people interact with each other comes from their parents and what they see. So don't set that kind of example, or you're going to create another generation of love chameleons, people pleasers, and codependents. Okay. So why do people become codependent and a love chameleon? How does that even happen? It all comes from a lack of self-confidence and self-esteem. Basically, a lot of it comes from our childhood and the examples that were set for us by our parents. Okay, so how do you break that cycle? Okay, so if you're interested in breaking that cycle and learning some ways that you can find the perfect partner for you who is a good fit, okay, I want you to go to www.thequietzonecoaching.com on the services page. So you want to do www.thequietzonecoaching.com/services and pick up a perfect partner assessment. This is my gift to you. It's free. And we'll talk about the things that are going on in your life that are keeping you from finding the perfect partner, and the number one thing that you can start doing right now to move forward and find them. Okay. We'll do it together. So until tomorrow, have a wonderful, awesome, amazing day. Namaste. And I look forward to seeing you then.